What's up, YouTube? Days Midlife Car Crisis here. I am home from the National. Had a fantastic time as always. Big shout out to my roommates. Let's start with the Mikes. Michael Fabian, which is Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards. Mike Hitman 23. Mike O. Also big shout out to Ed Wesker Griff. And last but not least, Big Scott. Those are the roommates at the Airbnb, and I appreciate you guys. Just not for this year, but all the years of us, rooming together and having a good time at the National and being great friends every single day. So thank you guys. National as a whole, obviously we had some hiccups with the get-togethers, but that didn't stop everybody from having a great time. I got to meet several new YouTubers. People I've not met yet before. Got to talk to all my friends I've met over the years, and I've even talked to a couple of guys we've met for a couple years now, but never got to talk too much to. And I felt like I talked to several of you a little more in depth this year, and had some more conversations, and like I said, had a good time. So can't wait to next year. We've already booked our Airbnb for next National, so we'll probably stay at the same place or stay at the same place. And can't wait. Countdown begins today. But let's get to my day 4, which was yesterday. Start off with pretty much, if you see right in front of you, this is what I set out to do, is go through some of the dollar boxes and get a bunch of rookies. I'm not going to show them off right now. I have about 75 rookies I bought for about $50. First part of the show, with the first 30, went through some baseball boxes, got 30 of them, took a quick break. At that point, I did pick up one card, which I'll show right now, because I'm going to go kind of in order. And picked up this Superstar Billy Graham. So my third wrestling auto of the show. I got this off RBI Crew 7, along with the other ones. So happy to add Superstar to the collection. At that point, we went to lunch. Mike Fabian had left at that point right after we ate. Head home on Saturday. We went back into the show, and then I went back to my dollar boxes, which is, like I say, my plan from the get-go, and picked up about 45 football rookies with some random non-rookies, but not too many of them. And then pretty much now in mid-afternoon, and then I was like, let me find a couple more things before we call it a day. And man, I could not find anything that jumped out at me. That was some of the problems with the whole show. There wasn't a whole lot of cards that were like, well, I really need to have that. So the only 2 cards I found midway through the day was this Vernon Wells. Need an autograph of him. Surprised I did not have one. Always thought I've had that card, but I checked my checklist and did not. And then another cheap one, I picked up this Jericho Cotchery dual auto, numbered out of 75. So another Cotchery autograph rookie. Looked around for some more. It was getting pretty late in the show, and was out in the lobby talking to Hitman, and man, I just felt like I needed something else. I needed something that's going to end the National on a high. It is crunch time, and I decided with like 30 minutes left, I'm going to go back in and see if I can snag another good card to make it feel like the National was a success card-wise. The last couple years, I thought I've killed it, especially with the money I've brought. Able to make it go a long way and get some key autographs. But this year, you saw some of the stuff I got, but there's something was missing on day 4. And man, I'm glad I went in, because I absolutely crushed those last 30 minutes. And first one I picked up, I went back to the Perez Steel dealer I use, and went ahead and got this Hoyt Wilhelm. Got a good deal on this for like $40. Get slabbed, can't be that. Autograph is pretty solid. And I needed the Hoyt, so felt good with that. And then with about, I was kind of flying through the showcases real quick, one last look. And I finally came up to one dealer with about 15 minutes left in the show. And man, you think about like down by 6 in the Super Bowl, less than a minute left, touchdown, dude. I nailed it, killed it, at least in my opinion. And let's show up these last 5 autographs to end the National in crunch time. So first, grab the Barry Larkin. This is numbered out of, I believe, 199 or 199. So got the black parallel. Not sure what year it is. Probably this year. But need a Barry Larkin. And grab that one. Also needed an Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees. So snag this one as well. Number to 50. There's the gold. And then another one for the Yanks PC. Picked up another Andy Pettit, number to 75, for my second favorite product, Topps Tribute. So nailed the Pettit. Then I also picked up the Goose Gossage. Been eyeing these two actually for a couple of years, and I already have a Goose, already had a Pettit, so I never really pulled the trigger. But yesterday, I said, it's time. Look at that Goose auto, super nice. And then the last pickup of the show, killer, dude. It is fantastic. Earl Campbell got the jersey piece in there, number to 15. So that is how I ended the National on a super high note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pretty good autographs. Well, I'm not going to say pretty good, excellent autographs. And left the National feeling pretty good. Went back out to the lobby, did a little Rocky Balboa music in my head, and felt like a winner. So that is it. That is my National recap, day 4. Like I said, everybody I talked to at the show, I appreciate you. Helped me have a good time as always, and can't wait to next year. And I'll do one more National recap video. For those who actually like some cheap base, I'll show those off once I re-top load them and get them in something nicer. They're pretty all beat up top loaders. But until then, I do have some pickups that came in pre-National, which I will do a video on those as well. And y'all have a nice day.